to be her mother one day because she has worked hard to ensure that her two children are successful in whatever they aspire to do. And the outfit she's wearing is a Chinese outfit. This outfit is usually worn at celebration occasions in the modern times of China.
What's unique about my country is that it's a melting pot of races and cultures, and this is why I'm modeling the Chinese outfit today to represent all the Chinese people in my country.
Next up, we have Seisei Zhang, majoring in animal science from China. And she admires Demi Lovato and Lizzie Velasquez. And why? Because these are girls who are real and don't act like life. Life revolves around them. She's wearing Qi Pao. It is worn in the 17th century. The Qi Pao was worn nearly every day. Nowadays, the Qi Pao is worn during formal occasions like weddings, parties, and beauty pageants. The Qi Pao is also used as a uniform at restaurants, hotels, and on airplanes in Asia.
Something unique about my country is that it is the most populous country in the world. Thank you.
The third lady we have is Priya from India. Her major is webmaster for the Dale Commerce College of Agriculture, Food and Life Sciences. The woman she admires is her mother. Her mother, Radhika, has been inspirational to her throughout her life. She teaches her to be realistic and practical in life, and she taught her to feel pride in what she has. She's a pillar of strength to all of us. Her mother is always there for them to end up someone she could always count on. An outfit she's wearing is Shaba kameez. Shaba kameez is one of the most popular dress worn by women in India. Shaba are loose pajama-like trousers. The kameez is a long shirt or tunic. The side cuts below the waistline give the wearer greater freedom of movement. Women usually wear a long scarf or a shawl called dupatta around the head or neck. The shalwar kameez can be formal, casual, dressy, or plain, and it can also be made up to suit practically all women.
I think Indian spices are unique. That's why people all over India, they love Indian food.
Looks like the great tikka masala. Next we have Tamsin Pereira, also from India, majoring in business marketing. She admires Maneka Gandhi, an animal rights activist in India, because she admires her most. Why? I've grown up following the same principles as her, such as spreading awareness about stray animals and against animal cruelty. She has earned international awards for her work. She has rescued several animals from being experimented on in laboratories and those used for entertainment in circuses. Being an animal lover myself, I admire her dedication and her love for these helpless creatures. Indian sari, which she is wearing, it is a strip of cloth around 4 to 9 yards in length, worn by women in India in various styles depending on which state she's from. The style I'm wearing is the most common way to drape a sari. Saris come in different colors, materials, and also different embroidery patterns on them. Usually, for a far more formal dressy occasion, you see a woman wearing saris with a lot more embroidery on them. Women also wear plain saris on a daily basis. Nowadays, you see a lot more of the younger generation wear saris on a daily basis, and this kind of restricts your movement.
The next lady is Samar from Palestine. Her major is finance, and the woman she admires is Queen Rania of Jordan. Because she has pushed for education reform in her own country and is a vocal supporter for women's rights. The traditional Palestinian dress is hand-sewed and can be in different colors, but the most famous is the black and red. Back in the history, it used to be the only thing women would dress, but nowadays they're only worn in the weddings or other formal occasions. Women compete on which dress is the fanciest and best sewed.
I come from Palestine, and one unique thing about Palestine is its holiness. It's the home of Jesus Christ.
Next we have Katie Johnson, majoring in nursing from the very own United States of America. The woman she admires is Florence Nightingale for her dedication to service of the sick with her ideas that are the foundation of nursing today.
And the outfit she's wearing is Moroccan. It's a Moroccan dress that women can wear usually every day, but especially in special occasions.
Okay, Morocco is a mountainous country. It's unique because it actually has a constitutional monarchy, and its main religion is Islam.
All right, the next lady is Rama from Egypt. Her major is statistics, and the woman she admires is her mother. Because she has always been supportive, loving, and caring, couldn't have had a better mother. And this is a dress that women in villages used to wear called galabea. It comes in different fabrics. Cotton dresses are for every day, and satin, like mine, is for special occasions and celebrations.
I come from Egypt, the land of the pharaohs, and the most unique thing we have is history. It goes back to thousands and thousands of years ago.
Not to mention the oldest library in the world. Next we have Meg Goodwin, majoring in international relations and Middle East studies. And she is a Razorback, born and raised in Arkansas. But tonight she is representing Uganda through cultural clothing. Who she admires is J.K. Rowling. There are so many women to choose from, but J.K. Rowling, author of the Harry Potter series, was one of the first women I admired in my childhood. She was a single mom on welfare when she wrote the first Harry Potter book and eventually became a billionaire from it. After her rise to fame, she lost her billionaire status because she gave so much money away to charitable organizations. She is a strong activist for many causes, including One Parent Families. Harry Potter was a big part of my childhood, and I created many friendships because of it. This style of dress is a traditional formal dress worn by many young women in northern Uganda. It is made out of fabric from the Congo and sewed together by a tailor who uses a non-electric sewing machine. This type of dress is usually worn on Sundays or for certain celebrations such as weddings, graduation, and International Women's Day.
I got the amazing opportunity to spend a semester in Uganda and was marveled by the hard-working women that were there that supported their families, were up from dawn to the end of the day, working very, very hard.
All right, and the next we have is Mary from Ghana. The woman that Mary admires is her mother, Mrs. Alma Corsa, because she is God-fearing, caring, loving, sociable, and peaceful. She placed Mary's life first before hers. She sacrificed herself in others to mold Mary and get the best education for Mary to fit well in the society.
I am Maricosa, as you've heard. I'm from Ghana, West Africa, and I am proud to be from this unique country. My country is the first sub-Saharan country to win independence from the colonial masters, that is the British. I am a Ford Foundation student, and I'm offering educational leadership. Happy to be in Arkansas. I'll learn a lot, and I'll go and share in my country. Thank you very much.
Winifred Akoti, majoring in food science from Ghana. She admires not one in particular, but all career women who are equally involved with their families. Combining a career with family life can be easy, and I believe that women who are able to successfully do both should be commended. This outfit is a combination of a traditional kente cloth and plain material. It can be worn for any event: church, marriage, ceremonies, naming occasions, and also, of course, International Women's Day.
One unique thing about my country is the rich natural resources, gold and cocoa. Thank you.
All right, the next we have Mariana from Venezuela. Her major is journalism, and the woman she inspires is her mom, because her mom has fought hard in her life to be who she is now. And basically what she's wearing is her country's flag.
A unique thing about my country, well, it's not unique, but I'm proud of that we don't have any racial discrimination. So no matter where you are, you're welcome. Thank you.
Next up, we have Camila Maija from Ecuador studying marketing. She admires her grandmother. Why? She's the most generous woman I know, always giving of her own to those who are in need. Pushed my grandpa to give legal advice to poor people in exchange for, guess what? Chickens. It's a typical indigenous outfit of Quito, Ecuador. Otobalena women wear it every day.
What I think is unique about Ecuador is that it's known as South America in a nutshell, because there's a little bit of everything you can see in all of South America.
Alright, the next lady is Rena from Panama. Her major is supply chain management. The woman she admires, of course, is her mother, because besides being her mother, she's also her idol. One day Rena would like to be as strong as her mother. She's a hardworking woman that raised both her brother and her with good manners and values.
When I talk about Panama, you must think in beautiful beaches, amazing islands, and of course delicious seafood. Because Panama is one of the few countries in the world that connects both the Atlantic and the Pacific Ocean. Of course, it has a wonderful geographical position. Thank you so much.
Next up, we have Daniela Gonzalez of Panama studying biomedical engineering. She admires her mother. I admire my mother because she is a hard-working woman. She always is trying to do her best to help me and to help my sister. I love her, and she inspires me every day. Nagua is a Panamanian Aboriginal dress that is worn every day by the indigenous groups of Western Panama, principally the Gobe Bugle people. This is a handmade dress, and it is characterized by its solid colors with geometric dressings located in the chest, hem, sleeves, and hip.
Hi. Something unique about Panama is the Panama Canal, and it was built by USA. Happy Women's Day.
Okay, the next one is Daisy from Panama. Her major is industrial engineering, and the woman she admires is Goble Bugo. And currently, she's the chaplain of all Goble Bugo people. Okay. Let me read this. Currently, the chieftain of all the Gugo people is a woman by the name of Silvia Guerrera. She has arduously fought for the protection of their land and rich natural life and culture.
I love about my country, Panama, is its welcoming melting pot where there is no defined ethnicity accepting the indigenous communities. Thank you.
Another thing about Panama is that their president was a Razorback. That's right, he did study at the University of Arkansas. Next up, also from Panama, we have Maurice Diaz studying chemical engineering. The woman she admires is her mom. I admire Marie Curie. Oh, besides her mom, she studies Marie Curie. I thought her mother was Marie Curie.
Curie was the first woman who won a Nobel Prize. And also, she was the first woman who won 2 Nobel Awards in different fields. Besides, she demonstrated that women are capable of conquering the world just by using their powerful minds. Vestidos estilizados panameños, or Panamanian fancy dresses, are stylish outfits inspired by the Panamanian pollera designs known as arabescos. As a matter of fact, they are a product of innovative Panamanian art that seeks to introduce a new version of the classic Panamanian national custom. Unlike the pollera, they do not require much work when they are worn because there is no rule governing how those fancy dresses should be worn. They can also be decorated with any jewelry or template. It just depends on the person's feeling. Currently, prices range from $200 to $1,000, since the labor and materials such as the fabric and laces are of very high quality.
Something unique about my country is our national costume called pollera, especially our yerul, because all of them are made of gold and each of them has been passed down generation by generation. Thank you.
All right, the next we have Lori from Panama. Biomedical engineering, and the woman she admires is her mother. She's not only my mother, but also she's my best friend. She's the person who is always supporting me and giving me advice to continue looking for my goal. According to the Larousse dictionary, pollera is defined as a long, full skirt with many gathers. The basic pieces of pollera are the gown or upper part, the skirt or lower part, and the petticoat or underskirt. The gown or blouse consists of 2 ruffles, embroidered in favored color and design edged with Valencia lace. The woman's head is decorated with curved combs made of gold filigree. Around the comb on both sides and on the back of the head, the ornaments called tembleques are worn. Tembleques is given name to the flowers that the women wearing polleras use on their head because they're made of flexible and delicate materials that move when the person makes any movement when dancing or walking.
One unique thing about my country is our food, our people, and our culture. Happy Day, women. Feliz día a todas las mujeres.
Next up, we have Catherine Fleener, majoring in political science from the United States, but representing Japan this fine afternoon.
She's representing Pakistan.
Pakistan. Sorry. The woman she admires is Margaret Thatcher. As the first woman to hold the title of Prime Minister, she paved the way for future women with political aspirations.
There's actually 2 interesting facts I found about Pakistan when I found out that that's who I was. The first is that it's the 6th most populous country, which I had no idea because I didn't know it was that big. And the second is that it's a federal parliamentary republic, which I thought was interesting since I'm a political science major. Thanks.
And nice stylish kicks.
All right. For now, we're going to invite all the women here that wearing their traditional costume. And the first one we're going to have Aisha from Senegal. And her outfit is from Mauritania.
I'm originally from Senegal, but today I decided to represent my neighbor from Mauritania. And I'm really happy to be in this outfit for the International Women's Day. And the amazing thing about Senegal is that we're the first African country voted on the parity laws, which mean equality, women and men. So I'm proud of all of you today, and thank you for being here.
Alright, is anybody else that's wearing the culture outfit would like to come on the stage to share a little bit about your outfit?
Come on up.
Hi, I'm Toyi from Nigeria, and I'm wearing a traditional Yoruba outfit. We wear this for occasions, weddings, birthdays, and all that. Interesting thing about Nigeria, it's the giant of Africa, and what else can I say? We have a lot of people involved in lots of cultures. We have over 250 different languages just in Nigeria alone. So I think that makes it interesting.
Also the 6th most populous country on earth.
Alright, the next lady is Emna from Tunisia.
Hi everyone, I'm from Tunisia, it's in North Africa, and this is a traditional Tunisian dress. So we wear this this is not a fancy one, this is a daily kind of one. The fancy ones will have gold on them or silver, and they will be very expensive, like $1,000 or something like that. And we wear them for weddings and for special occasion. And yeah, so that's it.
The next is Mabram from Pakistan.
Hello, or as we say in Pakistan, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mabra, I'm from Pakistan, and what I'm wearing right now is a formal dress called a shalwar and a pajama, churidar pajama. And all the patterns that you can see on this shirt are actually hand block printings with a pearl embroidered neck on top of it. So, and most unique thing about Pakistan is its rich culture and its rich artwork, be it architecture or arts or design or anything. So, thank you.
Alright, do we have any other girl who's wearing culture outfit would like to come up here? Alright, and the next we'll have the 2 Ghanaian girls, Winifred and Mary, to do a little dance for us. Woo-hoo!
Can they dance?
Right now, we would like to have everyone in this room that's wearing the cultural outfit, including all the models and the girls, just come up here to take a group photo with us, okay?